Hi, Marta.
Hello.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Shirley. Happy birthday, Shirley.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're still here doing yoga, even on your birthday.
Oh, yes. Well, the party doesn't start till 4, so.
Okay, perfect timing. Nice. You'll be just zoned out and ready to go.
That's right.
Nice. Well, today's going to be my last day for a while because I have to teach tomorrow and Sunday remotely, but for another studio. And then Monday I'm flying. Tuesday I'm recovering, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I have to teach training. So, but I will post in the Facebook group when I'm back. And I will also put on my website when I'm back. If you're not in the Facebook group and you are like the messenger group and you are on Facebook, just DM me because that's the easiest way to know if it's happening. But I will try and remember to put it on my website if I'm not going to be there. Okay, it's 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Off we go. Tech Neck again today. If you have a ball, go grab your ball. Okay. Yeah, have your ball nearby. Let's start with our ball, actually. If you don't have a ball, it's fine. Just massage your neck. Massage down the back of your neck. We're going to talk about tech neck. If you weren't here yesterday, there's tech neck you can do for many days in a row. Still, we can't use the wall today, but we'll do some other stuff because I'm outside and the wall would be uncomfortable. But massage the back of your neck, your spine. If you have a ball, twist, push, wiggle. Twist, push, wiggle. Hi, Sarah. We're doing tech neck again today. Push your ball into your neck, twist it, wiggle it. Notice. Deepen your breath. You can also do this with your fist or the pads of your fingers or just simply massage. And make sure you do both sides, front and back, just under your ear. You can massage your actual ear. I can't do that because I have these headphone things in. I was just reading an article about the advantages of massaging your ears. So, something to bear in mind. Deepen your breath, close your eyes, bring your attention to what you're doing. This is part of the process of entering the body. Push in, twist, wiggle. Notice. Just notice the difference. Do under your chin as well. You can also do just on the edge of your jaw, twist and wiggle. And then between your eyebrows. You can wiggle both twist both directions and then wiggle between your eyebrows. Really nice. Twist and wiggle. Few more breaths. It's always nice to do myofascial work before you get going. Roll your shoulders around, put your ball aside. And then slowly but meaningfully, intentionally come into your awareness position or your position of being here. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Close your eyes, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your eyebrows, wiggle your nose and your mouth. Wiggle your jaw. Let's take a few rounds of lion's breath just to get the jaw going and livens up the throat as well. Deeply inhale through your nose. You can keep your eyes closed for this if you know what you're doing. And then exhale, stick your tongue out. Roar. Inhale. Exhale. Stick your tongue as far forward as you can. Try to touch your device with your tongue. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Open your mouth as wide as you can. Deeply inhale. Exhale. Last one. Deeply inhale. Exhale. Take a few tongue circles while you've got your tongue out there. Rotate it around. Both directions. Outside your mouth first. Now bring your lips together and take a few tongue circles inside your lips. You're basically running your tongue over your teeth, top teeth and bottom teeth. Do it as fast as you can. And then reverse directions. If your lips come apart sometimes, it's totally fine. And you'll hear some popping and cracking. And when you're done, slide your jaw from side to side. Do you remember those 45-degree jaw push-ups that we did? Slide your jaw out to one side and then open your jaw. Push it down 45 degrees. Other side. Slide it to the other side. Open it up. This feels different than lion's breath. Lion's breath is bringing the jaw straight down. This is sliding over to the side. Opening. Same other side. And then roll your jaw around. My dentist cannot believe how much progress I've made in my jaw over the years. This is a measurement of how good your jaw is, how many fingers you can stick in and you open your mouth as wide as you can. And I keep getting bigger and bigger. You can try it yourself. 3 fingers is supposed to be good. 4 fingers is amazing. I don't know. Someday I'll get 5 fingers in there. The dentist doesn't believe that it's yoga. I don't know. She believes it's some kind of black magic. But I know that it's yoga. Okay. Roll your shoulders around. Kayak one way. Kayak the other. Bring your shoulders together at the front and then together at the back. Together at the front, together at the back. 2 more times. And then bring your fingertips to your clavicles. Just rest them on your clavicles as if you're playing piano on your clavicles. And then let your collarbones come together and apart. Slide them apart. Slide them together. The elbows come together and apart. A few more. Slide together. Slide apart. Last one. Can anyone feel the work that we did yesterday? I can. Slide apart. And then we'll go straight into those Jolly Green Giants. Interlace your fingers behind your head. I can definitely feel this from yesterday. Lift your elbows as if someone's lifting you up with your elbows. Lift your chest, deeply inhale. Exhale, close down, curl your body, come into cat pose, bring your elbows towards each other. If you can touch them, touch them. If you can touch your knees or your lap with your elbows, do that. Take an inhale, exhale. Jolly Green Giant pose again. Imagine the Jolly Green Giant is pulling you up, 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 up. Pull up on your elbows, lengthening your spine, lengthening. Deeply inhale. Exhale, close down. Elbows come together and kiss. Long spine. This is what it feels like when we do our sun salute, which we'll do in a few minutes. Take an inhale, exhale, all curled up. This always makes me cough. Come back to center. Wiggle around, release. Bring your hands to the front of your knees and take cat and cow. I changed up my chair today. I'm on a folding chair. Inhale, belly button forward, so it's not so heavy. It's a little more comfortable. Inhale your belly button forward. Exhale it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Couple more. Exhale back. Bring your attention into your throat now. Inhale, open your throat. Exhale back. Close your throat. Push your chin down with some muscle, neck muscle. Inhale 2 more times. Exhale, push your chin into your chest. Last time, big inhale. Exhale, push it in and hold it in, and then wiggle your jaw from side to side. Thyroid massage. Come back to normal. Let's do a few chin tucks. We did these yesterday. Imagine someone has a ponytail on the back of your head, right on the back, not on the top, but right in that bony part on the back of your head. It's called your occiput. And pull it back as if someone's pulling on your ponytail. And then push it forward. Pull it back, double chin, push it forward. Find a breath. I seem to be exhaling forward, inhaling back. Chest doesn't move. It's tempting for it to move. Last one. Come back to center. Take a little neck roll, just a soft neck roll. And then look 45 degrees to your right. Bring your chin down to your chest. And curl all the way up around your spine. Curl, 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 as if you're trying to bring your forehead to your right hip. Come up. Swirl your head through neutral. Look to the left. Bring your chin down. This is also a thyroid massage. And curl, push, curl. You're pushing your chin into your clavicle. Curl up. And get really small, like a 45-degree snail, and then come back up. Let's do that one more time each side. Swing your head over gently to your right. Exhale, curl and roll. Inhale, open. You can lift your chin a little bit to the sky. Come through center. Maybe lift your chin to the left. Exhale, drop it down. Curl. Back to center. Back to neutral. Take a breath. Smile. Notice the breath, the muscles that you need to use to smile here. Find your neutral pose. Let's get ready for our sun salutes, all 4 of them. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Remember, this one is slow. Always respecting your body and your fascia. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right knee in. Exhale, curl. We've already done this a little bit, so it should feel not so new. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose. Inhale, belly button forward, lift your chin. Exhale, belly button back, drop your chin, massage your thyroid. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, round. Inhale, long spine. Forward fold now. Extend your legs. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Let's do the other side. Inhale overhead. Exhale, Fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, belly button forward. See if you can find something new every day when you do this. Exhale back, something subtle but new. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long spine. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Let's do some with some lunges. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hey there. Inhale, right knee up or lunge. Exhale, tuck your pelvis a little bit, scoop it under and drop down. Big inhale. Exhale, come to center, hands on knees, downward facing dog on the ground. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. I'm wearing a skirt, but it's a skirt. Exhale, back. Inhale, left knee up or lunge left. Exhale, drop down, tuck your pelvis, deepen the stretch on your psoas. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Every half lift is an opportunity to lengthen your spine, make space, not shrink. Inhale, overhead. That overhead lift is the same. Opportunity to lengthen, not shrink. Here we go. Left side. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee up or wow. Lunge left. Deeply, deeply exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. Downward dog or come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right knee up or lunge to the right. Exhale, drop down. Big inhale. Moving to a forward fold. Extend your legs, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Lara's already done yoga today. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral. I have no idea if we've done one side or two, but I think we've just done one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, if we haven't, we'll do 1.5. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. I think it's 1.5. Maybe we'll do 2. Inhale, left knee up or lunge to the left. Exhale, drop down. These are my favorites after all. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, center, hands on knees. Big inhale, belly forward. Big exhale, belly back. Squish your chin into your chest. Inhale, lunge to the right or pull your right knee up. Exhale, drop down. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Let's finish it off because I think that was 1.5 of those. Let's finish on the right side. Exhale, fold. You get to see inside the adult brain of the yoga teacher. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Usually you don't talk about your mistakes. Inhale, right knee up or lunge to the right. Exhale, drop down. Big inhale. Exhale, wide legs or down dog. Inhale, belly button forward. Belly button back. Inhale, left knee up or lunge left. Exhale, drop down. Big inhale. Forward fold, everyone. Forward fold. So we're gonna do 5 sun salutes today for Shirley's birthday. Exhale, fold, because we just did an extra one. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, neutral. Let's move to our half sun salute, half on, half off. Stand in front of your chair or your couch, wherever you are. Inhale your arms overhead. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with your right leg. Since we did a lot of lunging, I'm just going to do the calf stretch. Exhale, deeply stretch into your calf. Deeply inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Armpits towards the floor. Beautiful stretch of that tender area. Inhale, either half lift or upward facing dog. Taking my life in my hands with this folding chair. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward, stretching out the other calf, left calf now. Exhale, push into it. Big inhale. Step your left foot forward and forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Remember, every half lift is an opportunity to lengthen, strengthen, and juice up your spine. Avoiding osteoporosis, more important than the front fold, than the forward folds. Here we go, left side. Exhale, dive forward. Forward folds feel good after a while, once your hamstrings get long, but half lifts, inhale, half lifts. Those are strengthening. Use your belly, extend your spine long. Now forward fold. Forward fold is a counter pose. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, push your left heel into the floor, ground. Big inhale. Strengthen up your shoulders. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, half lift, which is super valuable, or inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Strong fingers, strong arms. Step your left foot forward. Exhale, push into your right heel. Big inhale. All of this work on the chair, it's for the shoulders. Gentle, supported shoulder work. Exhale, fold. Big inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Smooth belly centered movement. Exhale, neutral. Step away from your chair if you want. You can do exactly the same thing if you like, like we just did with the chair. Inhale overhead. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. This is the most important half lift. You can really use your arm muscles. You have to lengthen the crown of your head away from your shoulders and then forward fold. Relax. Inhale, right foot back. Drop down. Big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you like, you can drop your knees and come to up dog. Exhale, go through child's pose for a down dog. Soft and strong, spread your fingers. Right foot comes forward between your hands. You can help it with your hand. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale, drop down. Tilt your pelvis a little bit forward, stretching your left psoas. Big inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward and fold. Again, this all important half lift. Hands on your legs. Lengthen the crown of your head. Wiggle your head, chin away from your chest. Use your belly here and exhale. Your body has to learn how to use your belly to keep your spine long and strong. Inhale, up we go. Again with your belly. If you're trying to strengthen your belly and your back, come up with a straight back, not a rounded back. Exhale, neutral. Left side. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, drop down. Big inhale. Down dog or neutral pose. Really use your fingertips here as you ripple forward, upward facing dog or half lift or cow pose. Exhale back. Use your belly again. Belly needs to get used to starting all movements with it. Bring your left leg forward. Exhale, drop down. Especially when we get hyperlordotic in our back, we don't use our belly to do our movements. Deeply inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward and forward fold. Inhale, resist gravity with your belly. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, neutral. Stand in mountain pose for a breath or two. Notice where you are, and we're going to do a couple more chin tucks. Jut your chin forward, and then pull it back. Double chin it. Jut it forward, and pull it back. Last time, jut it forward as far as you can. Pull it back as far as you can. Mosquitoes are coming out. Okay, come to center. Bring your neck or your skull side to side, just gently. And there's not very much movement here, but there's a little bit. You have this special joint, the top of your head, top of your spine, bottom of your head. That allows you to do this. One more breath. Take your breath in neutral again and slide your shoulders back. Most important pose in yoga, mountain pose, neutral pose. Come back to your chair. And we'll finish up a few more technique activities. Take a few kayaks, one direction and then the other. And now grab the chair with your left hand and reach your right hand up and over and side bend to the left. You can totally do this standing. Use your belly. All movement originates from the center. Inhale up and over, other side. Use your belly. Originate it from your belly. Other side. When my kids were little and I had to teach them to ski on the bunny hill, I was super bored, so I taught myself to ski just using my belly muscles. Deeply inhale. So now I can ski just using, well, on the bunny hill, just using my belly muscles. One more breath here, and we're going to forward fold to release. Exhale, extend your legs, forward fold. Take a breath. One more. Last one, release everything. Gently come up to seated. Find your neutral pose. Take a few more chin tucks. Bring your chin forward. And exhale it back. Forward. And back. And then just settle it right there in the middle. And we're going to take our angel arms like we did yesterday on the wall, but without the wall. So inhale, your fingers to touch. And then exhale, elbows to touch the side of your body, if you can. Squeeze them in. Pretend your arms are on the wall like they were yesterday. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, squeeze them in. Remember when you were on the wall? Remember how you had to adjust? 3 more. Inhale, overhead. Does anybody feel any echoes from yesterday? So we're getting into the muscles of the back that control tech neck, or nerd neck is the other word for it. Last one of these. Deeply inhale, bring your fingertips to touch. Exhale. So arms are still at 90-degree angles. Bring your elbows in towards your waist and hold them there. And then take a side bend and a side bend, other side. So we're going to rock from side to side, still holding isometric contraction, holding our elbows into our belly or into our side waist. One more each side. Release, shake it out, shake out your neck. Let's go back and do a little bit of breathing because we didn't do any breathing at the beginning. We'll do a little breathing that has to do with the throat. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. I don't know if we've done Ujjayi breath, but Ujjayi breath is probably the most important throat breath that there is. Bring your dominant hand up in front of your face. Deeply inhale through your nose and exhale to fog up as if you have a mirror in front of you. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You can wipe off the mirror if you want. Let's do that again. Inhale with your nose. Exhale, fog up the mirror. Wipe it off one last time. Deeply inhale through your nose. Exhale, fog it up last time. We're going to leave it foggy now. Place that foggy hand back on your knees. Deeply inhale through your nose. Exhale, fog it up as if there was a mirror there. Same thing, but we're going to keep our lips together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, fog up the mirror, but keep your lips together. Breathing out through your nose, but you make that Darth Vader noise. Deeply inhale through your nose. Exhale, Darth Vader sound. Fog up the mirror without opening your mouth. Continue like this, a couple more breaths. Can you feel the tissues in your throat moving and working? One more. Deeply exhale. So Open your eyes, release the breath. Take a couple of breaths, soft breaths in. Feel any residual action in your throat. Do our rotator cuff stretch. Bring your right arm across your body and pull with your left hand. Take a breath. We won't hold it for long. We're just getting back into the shoulders, and then open up your arms like eagle wings, and then left arm. Just a quick little rotator cuff stretch before we move on to a twist. Come back to center. You can open up to eagle wings if you like. Flick out your hands. Take whatever moves you need. And then bring your knees over to one side. If you're seated, you can bring one knee over the other. If you're seated on the floor. And even if you're seated in the chair, if you like, you can bring your left knee over your right. Deeply inhale, your arms overhead, face me. Exhale, twist left. So just stay here for a couple of breaths, get comfortable. Take a couple of breaths, notice what's twisting. Notice how on the exhale you can twist a little bit more. Maybe you're already in the habit of doing that. Inhale, lengthen your spine. That's why we do all those half lifts. Strengthen up the belly and then exhale, twist. One more, let's go deepest. Deeply inhale, lift the crown of your head. Exhale, twist. Feel all those tiny little muscles around your ribs. Come back to center. Take your little bow to the right now. Just hold on to your chair, your knee, whatever you need. Take a little bow to the right. Come back up. Bring your legs over to the left side. You can cross your right knee over left if you like. Face me. Like you're at a cocktail party or a baby shower or something. You're sitting in a chair, legs across. Your legs are over to the left, but inhale overhead. And exhale, twist right. Use a chair, your knee, whatever, and just take your time and be comfortable with this twist. We've done this tons of times. See if you can find something new. I have some new bars on this chair that I can use to get a little further around in my middle back. Deeply inhale, lengthen. Deeply exhale, twist. 2 more. Last one, big inhale. Big exhale. Big inhale. Spread your ribs apart and then come back on the exhale and take your little bow to the left side. That's just a little rest. Just a little counter pose, resting the ribs, shoulders, neck, arms. Come back to center, uncross your legs. Find that neutral pose, shake out anything that needs shaking. And let's do one last neck stretch. Bring your right arm up over your head. Grab the point of your, not everybody's ears are pointy, but grab the point of your left ear. And exhale, pull your right ear gently towards your right shoulder. Stretch your left hand away as if you're putting on a big glove. Push your fingers towards the floor. Big inhale. Big exhale. Take your left fingers and point them behind you somewhere, like a 45-degree point behind you. If you're seated, you can just move your hand further back on the ground. And now we're going to snail our head. Bring your nose into your right elbow pit. And pull your chin towards your clavicle again, towards your right collarbone. Take a big breath and experiment with your left arm. Where can you push your left arm? You might also bring the fingertips of your left arm up to your left shoulder. That might work too, or take some shoulder rotations. Just experiment with what's happening with your left arm so that you can deepen that stretch, not only in the right side, but also on the left side. Move your left arm around, one more breath. And then when you're ready, come back up to neutral. Left arm's coming up and over now, grabbing the tip of your right ear and gently pulling down. And you just start with that glove putting on with your right hand. You put your right hand into gloves as if you're like a surgeon and you're walking into the operating room. And the nurse brings you a glove and you push your hand down into it. And you say thank you to him. And now take your right arm, that gloved hand, and you push it away from you behind. You can grab onto your chair if you want, or just push it away at a 45-degree angle. And then take your snail pose. Nose comes into left elbow pit. Curl your head away from your right hand. Compressing your clavicle, your collarbone with your chin, just like we did at the beginning of class. And once you get here, start moving your right arm around very gently. See what deepens the stretch. Release, come back to neutral. Always taking your own time here. Kayak one way and then the other. Move your way towards the back of your chair or lie down if you're on the ground. Place your palms up to the sky. Place your feet on the floor or the earth. Spread your toes. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale, that last breath, just to give you that opportunity to let go, relax, soften completely and fully. Total release. Skill of total release. Let go of your breath. Let go of any tension in your body. Soften your eyebrows, your head, your scalp, your chin, your lips, your tongue, your jaw. Soften the muscles of your neck. If you have to swallow, swallow. See if you can feel those muscles, all the work we did. Drop your shoulders, make them heavy. Release any tension between your ribs. You know that's a hard thing to do. See what you can do. Soften the layers of your belly that can be softened. Soften your pelvis, your upper legs. A lot of tissue in your upper legs. Just let it all sag off the bone down towards the chair. There's plenty of time to exercise all of these muscles. Right now, your job is to let them be soft. Soften your knees. Imagine the joint being nourished now as you're resting. Soften your calves. Soften your ankles. Soften your toes and your fingertips. Now begin to be aware of your breath again. Gently inhaling and exhaling, but making it a little bigger. Gently fluttering your eyes open. Simultaneously moving fingertips, toe tips, rolling your head around, just reveling in that new feeling, that after yoga feeling, soft fascia, softness in the mind, a real presence, being in the here and now. So rare. It's one of the many gifts of yoga. Thanks, everyone. You know, I just realized that it's possible that Monday I'm going to be in the Montreal airport actually at this time. So I might be able to do this from the Montreal airport on Monday. We shall see. I'll definitely post it in the Facebook group if I can. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome. Have a good birthday celebration tonight, Shirley.
Oh, thanks, Nikki.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
Kim.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Janet. You're welcome.
Thank you.